Ever been in a situation where you wish you could read minds? Well, it's not as far-fetched as you think. The art of reading people is a skill that can be invaluable in many situations. Whether you're trying to ace a job interview, make a good impression on a first date, or secure a critical business deal, understanding others' thoughts and emotions through non-verbal cues can be a game changer. Imagine the advantage you'd have if you could predict their next move or understand their unspoken feelings. Did you know that human faces can make over 10,000 expressions? But don't worry, you only need to recognize a few key ones. Let's dive into the 6 universal facial expressions: happiness, sadness, fear, surprise, anger, and disgust. For example, imagine the look of sheer joy on a child's face when they unwrap a much-desired gift. That's happiness. Consider the drooping corners of a friend's mouth when they share a disappointing story. That's sadness. Picture the widened eyes of someone walking into a dark, unfamiliar room. That's fear. Now think of a friend's reaction when they walk into a surprise birthday party. Eyebrows raised, mouth agape. That's surprise. Visualize the furrowed brow and clenched jaw of a colleague receiving bad news. That's anger. Lastly, recall your sibling's scrunched up face when they taste something they dislike. That's disgust. Next time, pay close attention to people's faces. They reveal more than words ever could. Your body speaks volumes, even when you're silent. Let's delve into the world of body language. This unspoken language can reveal much more about a person's feelings and attitudes than words often do. Take, for example, posture. A job candidate sitting on the edge of their seat, back straight, leaning slightly forward, isn't just physically present. Their posture is shouting, "I'm eager, I'm ready, I'm interested." Contrast that with someone slouched in their chair, eyes glazed, shoulders slumped. That person is broadcasting a lack of enthusiasm or possibly fatigue. Gestures too paint a vivid picture. A person who frequently touches their face or fidgets might be anxious or nervous. Conversely, someone who keeps their hands still or uses them to articulate points might be confident and composed. Physical distance is another telling aspect. A friend leaning in during a conversation, maintaining a comfortable but close physical distance, is showing interest and engagement. On the other hand, someone maintaining a larger distance or leaning away might be disinterested or uncomfortable. It's important to remember that these signals aren't standalone. They're pieces of a larger puzzle. They interplay with facial expressions, voice, words, and context, creating a complete picture of a person's emotions and attitudes. So, next time you're in a conversation, pay attention to these subtle cues. They are a window into the person's inner world, often revealing more than their words do. Remember, a person's body language is a silent orchestra. If you listen carefully, you can hear their symphony. What you say matters, but how you say it matters even more. The tone, speed, and pitch of a person's voice can reveal a lot about their emotional state. For instance, when someone's speech accelerates, it could suggest they're feeling anxious or excited. This rapid-fire talking might be their body's way of coping with stress or expressing enthusiasm. Conversely, a slower speaking pace can indicate a calm, confident, or contemplative state. It's a sign that the person is taking time to choose their words carefully, perhaps to ensure they communicate their thoughts effectively. Now let's talk about pitch. A higher pitch could mean someone is feeling surprised or scared, while a lower pitch often suggests an attempt to appear more authoritative or serious. Fluctuations in tone can also be a giveaway. A monotone voice might show disinterest or boredom, while an animated tone could reveal interest and engagement. So, tune into the subtleties in people's voices. They're telling a story of their own. Like any other skill, reading people requires practice. It's akin to learning a new language, the language of human behavior. Start small. Start with the people you're familiar with. Watch their facial expressions, their body language, their voice inflections. How do they stand when they're confident? What does their voice sound like when they're nervous? Then, venture out into the world. As you're waiting in line at the grocery store or sitting in a park, observe the people around you. Don't be disheartened if you don't get it right immediately. Mistakes are not setbacks, but stepping stones to mastery. They are the cracks where the light of understanding seeps in. Remember, this is not a race. It's a journey of discovery, an exploration into the hidden realms of human nature. So, Embark on this fascinating journey of understanding people better. Share your experiences in the comments. We're all here to learn together.